Hi, it's David Patterson here. The other day I was asked by someone why I do what I do, and it made me think, why did I do what I do? And the realisation that I've come to is this. When I was a kid, I found sport relatively easy. I could pick up football, basketball, cricket. It didn't matter what it was. I was reasonably good at without having to try too hard. School was pretty much the same, all the way through. I didn't have to work real hard. I didn't have to do a lot of homework, and I'd get really good grades. And so I just kept going along. Year 10, I decided that I wanted to be an accountant, and I knew the score that I needed to get to be an accountant, and surprisingly enough, that's the score I got. I didn't get more. I got just what I needed. I got in, I got my accounting degree done, and I became an accountant. The other thing that I remember from back in those days was an auntie said to me one day that, everything's going to be okay. He's David, and he always falls on his feet. And I think what those early years did for me was they made me complacent, and they made me think that things were just going to happen for me, and that the things that I wanted would come without a lot of work. The reality is that I've wasted a lot of time in my life. I have strolled through life because in the early days I didn't have to work hard, and I thought that I didn't have to work hard to do anything. And again, the reality is that when you want something in life and when something becomes really important for you, not only do you have to work hard to achieve most of those things, but you also have to plan for them as well. They have to have structure, and they have to have meaning, and you have to work towards them. So the years that I've wasted to come to that reality, and there are other things involved in there, losing parents at a young age, there's a whole raft of things that make you go, things have got to change. And so that is now why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to help people not waste years of life that I did, and to also get them to realise that you need to start doing these things sooner rather than later. Things can change in a heartbeat. Things can be taken away from you. Things can be taken out of your control. So what we need to do is we need to take those things on our wish list and put them onto our I'm going to do these things list. And to achieve them then requires structure, it requires work, and it requires an understanding that there's a step-by-step process to achieve some of these bigger things. And ultimately, if we can put these things in place and get these things going, we can help more people get to the end of their life without any regrets. I posted something the other day about all these wishes that people on their deathbed had, and I want to help me included, to help as many people as I possibly can get to their deathbed and not have any I wish comments. So that's it's a raw, it's very poor done video, but that's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. So hopefully some of this resonates, and let's live a life of no regrets.